What is up, everyone? We are live once again, and the market is crashing again. We were hoping that Saturday would be the crash and it would be over and everyone would be able to relax, but again, alas, we are here, hiding in someone else's studio, talking about the market. If you are here with me, let me know in the comment section if you can see the live. I'd really appreciate it. Right now, it tells me there's no one here. So I don't know if I'm just talking to myself or not. So I would appreciate you guys letting me know. Now, with that said, guys, we are having a little bit of turbulence again, all right? Solana, as we speak, well, let's start with Ethereum, because Ethereum is sitting on the edge of a cliff right now, guys. The very, very edge of a cliff. 2,855. What's up, Go Bind? It's just me and you, man. It's me and you, my man. It's me and you chilling here. It's two of us. Now there's another one. Frank Ford, what's good? Brother, I don't think the notifications have gone out, so it's just us. A couple of guys chilling. But yes, Ethereum is sitting on the edge of a cliff. 2,855. It's worrying, guys. Look, let me just flip this round. You can see. Look at this. Right here is our support. If we lose this, it could be worrying. I'm concerned that we may lose this long term, but temporarily, I don't really mind because I'm just going to set up these long positions here in case we get a wick and then we bounce. That's what I'm hoping for, a wick bounce. But guys, it's a little bit worrying, right? It's a little bit worrying. Ethereum right on the edge. We got Solana down another 10%. 137.2. There are a few regions that we're fine. 124 was where our last long was, that we made a load of profit. So we could just be seeing that again. Set up a few orders in and around this box here, because if we come back down to the lower region and we bounce, I want to make profit no matter what happens in the market. But again, guys, we got worry in the market. There is one thing, though, that I want you guys to be aware of, all right? It's the weekend. This sort of thing happens on the weekend. We get mad pushes upwards and everyone thinks that, oh my God, the ball runs back on. And then it turns out on Monday, it goes back to where it started on Friday. Same thing can happen this way around. The market is scared. The market is dumping. Everyone's worried. 136 for Solana right now. Look at this. Look at the amount of volatility that's happening here. People are panicking in this market. And guys, as the title suggests, right? It suggests something, that 99% of people will get wrecked. And that is it's just facts. People are going to get wrecked in this market. A lot of you guys might get wrecked in this market. I hope you don't. That's why I want to do these lives. I want to make videos every day. I want to help you guys. Because in 2017, I got wrecked. Or 2018, 2019, I got completely wrecked. I lost all of my money, everything. I put in $3,000. I turned it into $75,000. I thought I was a genius, and then I lost it all, everything. The reason why I lost it was because I didn't take any profits. Now, guys, remember what I'm saying. For example, we're talking about Solana because we got the Solana chart up. Down here, I got long on Solana and I was taking profits. And I was saying I was taking profits on the way up. People called me an idiot because we were going to break 200 and go high. I still think that is going to happen, but we can make money on the way up. We can then reinvest on the way down, make more money on the way up, reinvest on the way down, make more money on the way up, reinvest on the way down. And then the market's dead, but I've taken all of this profit here. And guess what? Solana dies off and it goes into a bear market. And what can I do? I can buy Solana in the spot market because I actually think Solana is going to make it. I think Ethereum is going to make it. And I think Bitcoin is going to make it. All the other altcoins, I have really no idea. I've bet heavily on them in this run. I have bet heavily, done a lot of investments. Right now, a lot of those investments are underwater. But what did I do? I invested with money I can afford to lose so I can make it through situations like this. That's as simple as it. You guys might think I'm an idiot for exposing myself to a market that gives me the opportunity for 100% loss, but 100x gains. That's what I want. And when I make profits from those opportunities, I move it into real estate, I move it into Bitcoin, I move it into the S&P 500, I move it into assets that I consider safe. You can consider whatever you want safe. Not financial advice, it's just what I'm doing, right? That's what I do. So now in a moment like this, yeah, it sucks. My portfolio is worth a lot more 2 days ago than it's worth right now. But this is what the market we have chosen to be in delivers us every single time, all right? We don't get these massive runs without this downside. When I bought Solana at $20, it was scary. If you actually, was it Solana that I was talking about or was it Bitcoin? Anyway, if you look at the most viewed short on this channel, I'm actually talking about buying Solana at $20 or $30. If you look at the live stream, that didn't happen in the last week, but about a year ago, I'm talking about buying Bitcoin at $18,000. I'm talking about buying CleanSpark at $3, which is now at like $14 or something. So we made some incredible gains, all right? But that was in a scary period. It seems obvious if you go back in time and you look at it. That was scary. But that's just not how it feels when you look back on it. So when you're in these moments of fear, it's how you act in these moments of fear. But more importantly, it's how you act in moments of euphoria. All right? In moments of euphoria, you need to be taking profits because we always get these pullbacks. It always happens. And then you see the Twitters and the YouTubes of people telling you diamond hands everything. This guy turned $1,000 into $2.5 billion because he diamond hands everything. And fair play. Maybe he did. But he's the exception to the rule. I don't know if you're all the same as me, but like me, I am here to make money. I want real world money, right? That's why I take profits and I move it into the real world to keep myself safe. Solana just lost 136. We are now 135. Hopefully some of my limit orders will start to trigger and we'll get a bounce eventually. That's what I'm hoping. Or they're in isolated margin. So these are all in isolated margin here. So if they continue to go down, I'll continue to hit the orders. And if they continue to go down, they'll just get close. So I've put money in these. I can afford to lose. I'm using both USDT and Solana as collateral, meaning I can generate more Solana by trading Solana. And of course, this is money I can afford to lose. I've decided to put on this exchange. So if you want to sign up, Margex, there's a link down there in my description. I really like the way it works. You can get into trades fast. You can choose your leverage. You can limit market all really quickly so you can actually execute when the market is scared. That's why I like to use it. And guys, I'm traveling the world right now. I'm going to be traveling the world for about 3 months. And I'm going to take you guys on that journey. Of course, we're going to be going live, hopefully every day, because you guys seem to really like this. So I really appreciate it. If you can do me a favor, smash the like button. But yeah, I can sign on to Margex from anywhere in the world. Now, if I try and log on to my Binance when I'm in the States, I can't get on. So I don't want that. I can't be bothered. So I'm using Margex because I can use it from anywhere. So you guys can use it too. There's a link in the description, $10,000 of a deposit bonus. And guys, are you scared? Let me know in the comment section if you are scared, and if you can do me a favor, smash up the like button. We're at 37 likes. I would love to breach 100 likes if we can, because then we can push this out to more people. We can get some more people joining, and please do let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Bitcoin right now, 59,300, the lower region of the 50s. We got Sam coming in here, but we have here this region. This is a big region that I'm looking to open some positions. You can see we had this phase here, which is as low as what, 50,000, and then above that we have all of these regions. This is where I think Bitcoin will hold. If it doesn't hold, I think we may be a little bit more worried. And what's he doing? He's being naughty in the background.
Cough drop.
Cough drop, baby cough drop. And yes, that is what's happening. So to reiterate the title, the reason why 99% of traders or investors are going to lose in this market, just like I did in 2017, is because they get way too euphoric when the market is euphoric. They take no profits when the market is euphoric. And then when the market goes like this, we have moments of capitulation. That is when everyone goes on Twitter and YouTube and they decide that the market is dead and they want to get out. When enough people do that, it creates a cascading effect, a snowballing effect. So we have the news that says, okay, we're going into a recession. Interest rates are going to get cut. Even though interest rates getting cut is exactly what we were hoping for, now that's bearish because everyone's bearish. If we were in a bullish thinking environment, we'd be like, wait, rates getting cut means more liquidity on the market. It's probably a good thing for Bitcoin. Even a recession is technically might be a good thing for Bitcoin because people might fly there for safety against the rest of the stocks. Stock market coming down, they panic, where do I put my money? Maybe in a safe haven asset, potentially it's Bitcoin. So I think it's kind of bullish, but let's wait to see what happens. With that said, cascading effect, panic, domino, hitting stop losses, hitting liquidations, more selling, then more stop loss, more liquidations, more mass panic, more FUD in the news, more liquidations, more mass panic, more FUD, and we create what exactly is happening now. So people sell in fear and they buy in euphoria, and that is the majority of the market. We can see right now, this is what I like to use. This is data I like to use. It's very rudimentary. It's basic data, guys. Look, we got a bull flag. So I'm fine if we go as low as 52,000. That's my thesis. If we drop that, then yeah, I'm bearish for a little bit until we break above it again. Simple. Then we have support and resistance, right? Very basic support and resistance. This is what I'm looking at. These are the regions now I'm looking at to accumulate. These are the resistance. Simple. Everyone tells me I'm an idiot for using simple supports and resistance, but I'm going to continue using it because it works for me. And then we have Bitcoin exchange liquidation, right? Bitcoin exchange liquidation map. Right now, the market is getting way short. Right now, if we do go back to break the old all-time high, we got $10 billion. And if we go down to the lower end of the bull flag, we got $5 billion. So if the bull flag plays out perfectly, if the market is manipulated how I think it is, $5 billion will be made from here to here. It's already made $5 billion about from this point, which we saw was dangerous because everyone was too bullish up here. They made $5 billion, another $5 billion down to here, and then $10 billion just pushing the market back up to there. $15 billion from where we are, maybe $20 billion to just move this asset around. This is something that I believe is happening, but I don't know for sure. This is speculation. But they use retail as liquidity, right? So how do we convince retail? How do we convince retail to do what we want them to do? Okay, send out bullish news when the market is bullish. Retail's buying. Then let's nuke it. These manipulators, institutional traders, people know what they're doing. They're taking profits up here. The whales are taking profits up here. I'm trying to take profits up here. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I'm not as clever by far as any of these institutions like BlackRock or any of them. No way, but I'm trying to do it. So I'm trying to take profits up here. Okay, nuke it. Let's do some bad news, right? Okay, there's probably going to be a recession, rate cuts. Let's spin this into something bad. Let's also start nuking the chart with loads of Bitcoin. Let's also push this more, hit stop losses, force the market down, sell more speculation, more liquidations, more bad news. Cascading effect. Everyone starts to panic. And then what? We flip it round. $20 billion on the table to be made in the last, 2 weeks? It's absolutely a perfect gold mine for these people. Now, again, this is all speculation, but retail will sell in the euphoria and the FOMO. Sorry, they'll buy in the euphoria and the FOMO, and they'll be selling in the fear like today. And that's what gets everyone wrecked. That's exactly what I did. I bought in euphoria, but the way that I protected myself, and very lucky that I did this, I watched YouTube, I was on Twitter, I had my friends, and we were all talking, and in the bear market between 2018 and 2020, I was just buying. Nowhere near as much as I could have, but I was buying small amounts. Cardano was, of course, the best one that I bought. Bitcoin I bought in like COVID crash. Bitcoin went to $3,000. I bought it. Amazing trades, but they all happened on days like today. Now, I'm not saying today is the same as that. We could go a hell of a lot lower, but they happened on days of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That is why I'm so bullish on dollar cost averaging on days of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And as we can see, I keep getting notifications that the meme coins are getting absolutely decimated. It's going to happen, guys. If you want to play with fire, expect to get burnt. And when you see these things, take profits. I know, like I said a minute ago, there is the exception to the rule of the guy that turned $1,000 into 100 million. It happens, but it's probably not going to be you. It's probably not going to be me. I did turn a significant amount of money in one day just the other day in the Patreon, right? A little bit of money we bought on a pump fund launch. It went like absolutely insane. This one, I spoke about it recently. I think this is going to do well still. I still hold some of this, but this went nuts. I bought it on the pump fund. I alerted the Patreon, right? And it got 100x. Like actually got 100x, right? Absolutely nuts. And I alerted it again at a 600K market cap. But yeah, we got 100x. Look, 100x, absolutely insane. And 7 or 8x from the public alert. So these things are possible. If you want to see what I'm doing in the market, I can't guarantee that's going to happen again, but I do post all of my trades in here. So if you want to stay up to date, there's a link to the Patreon. But this is the opportunity, right? And it happens sometimes. But I took profits, guys. That project went to a $4 million market cap. I took a ton of profits. Believe me, a ton of profits. I alerted that in the Patreon. And now we're down to $1 million market cap. So now is a much better time. It's had a 75% pullback. These are the kind of opportunities that can print money. Again, now is the time we want to potentially accumulate. Not just this. I'm not saying to buy this, just anything. You want to be buying in fear, not in euphoria. You want to buy before the euphoria or after in the fear, not during the excitement. Yes, you might buy a project at a $4 million and then it goes to a 40 or 400. That's possible, but it's much less likely than if you get in early or you get in scary moments like today. So Solana right now, 136 0.9. Scary stuff, guys. We're just about to break 100 likes. If you want me to start answering questions in the chat, please do me a favor and smash the likes right now. If we can get 15 likes in the next minute, I will start answering questions in there. Or if you want me to just get off, I'll just go. It's all right. I don't mind just leaving. If you guys don't want me to stop yabbering on, that's all right. I get it. I do have this annoying English accent, so I feel ya. Bitcoin 59.3. We are just below one of my areas. This could be a wick, or it could be us closing out. Look at this. There we go. We're getting there. Look, we've just dropped below this. Remember, this is the daily chart. So this is currently still a wick. Let's see what happens there. But it is this market is scary, guys. I get it. So I want to be here for you just to chat. I can't give you financial advice. I can't tell you exactly what to do, but I can tell you what I would do in situations that you're in. So if you ask some questions in the chat, I'm happy to answer those questions, and I'll tell you what I would do in that market. Now, of course, that's not what you should be doing, because I don't know your financial situations. I don't know how much money you've put in it, all of that stuff, but I can just chat to you. I'm going to go on a little walk here, and I'm going to take you guys with me. I need to get the steps in, because getting steps is king, especially when you're eating a lot of sugar. Danielle? Yeah. You want to go for a walk? Yeah, shut up. You hear the way she talks to me? Look, there's 500 people.
Hey, friends. What are we buying?
Yeah, what are you buying?
What are we buying?
What are you buying?
I have already bought.
Are you ready to go? 136 likes, I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to start to answer some questions. Paul Cullen, just subscribe to your channel. What do you think about HBAR? I think that it has a massive community behind it. I think that's important, but I think altcoins are on the sidelines now. So if you have the balls to dollar cost average into something, HBAR could be an idea. But apart from Ethereum and Solana, I'd be very careful. I wouldn't be going all in. I would be dollar cost averaging if you've done your research, though, and you believe in it. Tate motivation, Connor, I have a question. I have hedged all of my positions, but I don't know when to close my shorts. Just take profits from them. That's what I do. On days like today, we have big wicks down, take some profits. You can take profits and you can increase the margin. You can do things like that. But yeah, it depends on if you think we're going to go lower. If you think we're going to go lower, hold them open, but slowly take profits on the way down. That's how I do it. Check Brett. I don't know what, I can't check it because I'm on my phone right now. We are selling. Sell, bro. Do it. Sell if you want to. I'm not. Dollar cost average into things you're underwater on, or buy alts you don't already have. Well, Mark, for me personally, right now, I'm actually holding. I have some things that I'm not 100% bullish on. Some things that I bought that I'm like, I probably shouldn't have done that. But those are the things that I won't dollar cost average into now. But I would dollar cost average into Solana today, Ethereum today, some other altcoins if I'm not already heavily invested. A lot of them, I've reached the amount of tokens or coins that I want. So I'll just wait for now and see what happens. There's no point in me dollar cost averaging for those. But if you're very bullish, I would say you're better off buying things today that you already hold, because you've already done your research. You already know what it's going to do. You already have your thesis. You already have where you think it's going. So it'd be better to buy stuff you understand today rather than just going and buying literally anything. Bitcoin to 100K by Christmas. It's possible. I think the bull market will be in full swing in 2025 if the history dictates. Normally does exactly the same thing, just slightly different, but I don't know. I think 100K eventually, and that's all that really matters, right? Seth Brody, are we in a recession? I think officially we are not yet in a recession. This is what I was talking about on the live yesterday. I actually think that we probably, the US is going to come out and maybe they're just going to drop interest rates significantly, which may technically stop the recession. What it's going to do is going to kick it down. They're going to be like, gosh, we'll just kick it down the road and it doesn't matter. Everyone will forget. We'll go into a bull market for everything again. And then we'll go into a recession later on. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. And of course, I'm biased because I hold a massive amount of assets. Do I advise buying Solana now? No, I don't advise you buy anything at all. I advise from personal help that you go out and do your own research and decide what you want to buy. I can't advise you on anything. Rajesh, for long-term investor, does Bitcoin fluctuations matter? No. You actually want Bitcoin to go down. If you're a long-term investor and you think it's, let's say, for example, it goes above 100K eventually, you actually want Bitcoin to go down. Because if it goes down, let's say you're investing $100 a week. If it goes down tomorrow and down next week, down the following week, you get more and more Bitcoin for the same $100. Then eventually when it goes over 100K, you get way more. You get way more. I don't know what Tolus coin is, I'm afraid. Do you want to go, Sam? Any word on Sui? Nope, not that I know of. I have a little bit of it, but we're just waiting. Reasons for the current dip, run gay, is because everyone thinks we're going into a recession. Everyone's decided that rate cuts are now bearish. And everyone thinks that, I guess, that Bitcoin won't do well in a recessionary environment, which I actually think is the opposite. I think it will probably do quite well. I think we'll go through an initial panic in the market, and then the market might get bullish again. Do you guys want to walk?
Yes.
I'm still live, so don't get completely naked.
Oh. No, then. Let's go for a walk. Let's go. I just want to show you two later.
Oh. Sam's got something to show me. What do you guys reckon it is?
His laugh.
So yeah, guys, with that said, Bitcoin can go significantly lower, Solana can go significantly lower, Ethereum can go significantly lower, but in situations like this, it's what we do in situations like this. If we're panicked, it means we have too much money in the market. But if you have been slowly dollar cost averaging, or you took profits in the bull run that we had, we still are in a bull run, in my opinion. We're in a bull flag right now. But if you already took profits, then you can dollar cost average from here, and it's time to just relax, all right? Now is not the time to be panicking. If you wanted to get out, I would have gotten out before. You can wait for a bounce. We'll most likely have a bounce later on today, tomorrow, the next day. Remember, we have a CME gap at $62,000, $63,000, so it's likely that the market goes back there. So with that said, I'll see you in the next live.